خلق الإنسان.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري. Ayat number 3 of Surah Rahman mentions Allah's second greatest miracle, which is the creation of mankind. Allah SWT uses the specific word Insaan for humankind, and that word has two derivatives. The first derivative is uns, which refers to man being a caring and mindful creation who also extends his mercy onto others. Allah has created us in fitrah, i.e., in His image, but it is in fact the tarbeeyat, the influence of society on man, that alters his behaviour pattern, turning him away from Allah SWT from time to time. The word Insaan also denotes forgetfulness, which comes from its other derivative, nisyaan. Hence, Allah SWT in His wisdom sends us constant reminders throughout the Quran when the same message is being repeated again and again, but in different contexts. Take the example of Surah Rahman itself. The ayat that stands out throughout the surah is Fabbi, ayee, aala, rabbi, kuma, tukazibaan, which occurs 31 times. The use of rhetoric used in the ayat to highlight Allah's miracles throughout the surah is with purpose, to make us contemplate on each and every of the miracle that supersedes the mention of this ayat. So, the repetition of the same thing is not just informational, but more transformational. If we are blessed to teach even some words of the Quran to others, we may get linked to the same chain of Ar-Rahman, al-Quran. So everything in the Quran goes back to just one concept, Rahma. The knowledge and wisdom imparted by Allah SWT to our Prophet SAW is far greater than any other human being, and Allah chose him to be His very first student so that he could teach it accordingly to others as per Allah's standards. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran, "And surely you are being taught this Quran from the all-wise, all-knowing." And the Quran that was being taught to Rasool Allah SAW was in fact being sent down with His knowledge. At a deeper level, we must ponder that the very first creation of Insaan, not in the form of a human being, was our beloved Rasool Allah SAW. In Hadith Noor, Abdul Razak in Al-Musannaf 1/63, number 63, who was a teacher of Imam Bukhari himself, has narrated that Jabir Raziyallahu Ta'ala anhum, a companion, has quoted that the Prophet ﷺ said that Allah the Most High created before all things the light of your Prophet from His light. And at that time, there was no tablet or pen, no heaven or hell, no angel or heaven, no earth or sun or moon, no jinn or human. Another hadith mentions an account of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. When he entered Jannah, he saw that Allah's name was joined with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where it was written La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. And he said that if it were not for the creation of the light of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he, Adam alayhi salam, and his entire progeny would not have been created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This Ramzan, let us contemplate on Allah's extreme Rahma of bringing us into existence, of choosing us over all of creation and giving us the status like no other. Despite being chosen by Him as His most favored creation, we continue to disregard and disrespect this honor by continuing to do things that He has specifically forbidden us to do. Allah has given us, in the model of Rasool Allah SAW, an example of how an ideal Insaan should lead his life. But there are very few of us who try and even emulate the Insaan Kamil SAW. May Allah SWT give us all Hidaya, guidance, and make us worthy of being His most favoured creation. Aameen. Fabbi, ayee, aala, rabbi, kuma, tukazibaan. Thank you for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you found this reflection on Surah Rahman meaningful, please like and share with those who may benefit, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. May Allah's Rahma and Barakah be with you and your loved ones this Ramzan and always. Aameen. Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, Ya Zal Jalali wal Ikram.